The America Supports You campaign is designed to show love and appreciation to those who put their lives on the line each day, fighting on behalf of our country. Well, JC and Friends is joining this effort to support our troops in Iraq by featuring men and women from the metropolitan Washington area. And tonight, we salute Sergeant First Class Lance Milsted of La Plata, Maryland.
I'm a broadcast journalist. I work in the public affairs office. Part of my job is really telling the soldier's story. Hi, I'm Sergeant Lance Milsted. Welcome to this week's edition of the Stallion Report.
Early this morning, two sport troops took to the streets of Mosul in force.
The Stallion Report is a 10-minute newscast.
Hey, Times, look at that truck there.
And today they found it. There are reports of insurgent activity in a local market.
Milsted has been in Mosul, Iraq for 6 months, reporting on the stories that many of us here at home rarely see.
And all they hear about are the killings and the bombings and how dangerous it is over here.
Major Mary Prophet is a goodwill ambassador in this neighborhood in western Mosul.
And there's also a number of things going on with civil affairs and the missions that they do with rebuilding schools and medical facilities and helping with construction projects, hundreds and hundreds of projects. And I rarely, if ever, see any of those stories.
That's her.
Sergeant Milsted spends a lot of time in the field, and he is amazed by the soldiers' energy and dedication. He explains that a mission can last up to 40 hours with few breaks.
And I would say that the way that they keep themselves in tune is a good physical fitness program and just the incredible training that they've gone through to this point.
Sergeant Milsted's wife, Shelly, is a first lieutenant in the U.S. Army Reserve. She is a critical care nurse at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, and they have a 4-year-old son, Luke, and live in southern Maryland.
I guess the message I'd like to tell them is, you know, the conversations that we have on the phone and the pictures that we send each other just are not nearly enough. I can't wait to see you both again.
Sergeant Milsted keeps an imprint of his son's hand close to his heart. We're very happy to have the family of Sergeant Milsted in our studio this evening, his wife Shelly and his son Luke. And Luke, will you stand up so we can see you? Come stand up because I just have to show everybody what you have on. I love your uniform. Where'd you get that?
From my daddy.
From your daddy. Do you miss him?
Yeah.
You do? And who's your best friend?
Daddy.
Daddy. I figured you'd say that. Okay, you can sit down. I'd like to talk to your mommy. How was it seeing him?
We've seen a lot of his videos on the website that they have already, so I've seen a lot of the stories. We're really fortunate because he's in public affairs, and we have the ability to talk to him a lot, so he looked good.
He looked good,
Yeah,
and he sounded great.
Yeah.
And let me ask you this. How difficult is it for you having him away from Luke?
We have good days and bad days, like everybody, but I think that we're doing good for the most part. I attribute that to Lance's attitudes and efforts to communicating with us, and our church family. They've really taken us in and cared for us, and we have a very gracious God.
Well, we thank you for sharing your son. Oh, my goodness. Oh, can I take him home with me? I just love him. You were so sweet. Thank you for coming today, okay? Thank you. And we hope that your daddy comes home real soon. What are you going to do when your daddy comes home?
Play. Wrestle.
Play and wrestle. Okay. This is the family of Sergeant Lance Milsted from La Plata, Maryland. We thank you for sharing your husband with us. All right.